Aloha. I would like to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude for the privilege of serving as your senior minister over the past nearly 2 years, and to celebrate the wonderful work that we have done together during my time here. It has been a privilege to serve you, to support you, to join with you in revitalizing and reviving this extraordinary spiritual community called Unity Church of Hawaii, an idea in the mind of God. It was a little over 2 years ago that I received the first of 3 communications, a call, the first of 3 communications to consider applying as the senior minister of this extraordinary community. After visiting as a candidate, I was asked to, by the board and members, such as yourself, to come and fill the position as senior minister and to help shift and transition the ministry into a more vibrant and thriving force here throughout the Hawaiian Islands and beyond. It was shortly after arriving that I found a community that was full of hope, full of faith and excitement, anticipation of something extraordinary occurring. Yet I also found a community that was grieving, stuck in turmoil and conflict, a community that was fighting, a community that was struggling spiritually and organizationally, administratively, and financially, in facilities that were in dire need of attention and repair. And friends, it's been to this end that I have dedicated my all. I've given my youth and my resources, my energy, my experience, my faith, my consciousness to the revitalization and to the repurposing, repositioning of this community called Unity Church of Hawaii. And we have much to be thankful for as I consider all of the wonderful things that have occurred since we've been working together and journeying together. I'm so proud, I'm so thankful, so grateful for how the blessings of God has been upon our time together. My assignment in coming here, and you know, I often share that I listen clearly to Spirit, and when I hear from Spirit, I move forward. It's like this freight train that's moving. My assignment in coming was to love you, to encourage you, to inspire you to greater works and excitement in the mission and vision of this ministry, to stabilize this community by offering consistent spiritual, pastoral, and executive leadership, to create a greater flow of prosperity and fiscal responsibility, to clean up the church energetically and physically, and to restore it to sacredness. And it has been to this end that I have worked, that I have served. And I feel a sense of great appreciation and yet completion at this time. A few weeks ago rather, I was given the opportunity to take vacation. You might recall in my first year, I didn't take vacation until the end of the year, but I've been feeling a need and an urge to visit my mother and to visit with family. And it was there while visiting my mother and just observing her state and how she's maturing and growing and unfolding in this what's soon to be her 75th year, still very young. I realized that I really need to be more accessible to her. And in returning, I considered this, and also in light of the many changes that have been occurring in leadership since the beginning of this year, around March of this year, dynamics in leadership, some of the distrust that's now manifesting in the board, and those dynamics. And in light of all of this, I just felt that my time here as senior minister is now complete. that it's time for me to go return to the mainland and to be closer, more accessible to my mother, while I yet have this opportunity to do that. In my going, I want you to know that I treasure this moment. I treasure these moments. And this time here with you will continue to be one of the highlights of my life's journey. A time of living here in paradise, of enjoying this extraordinary community. I'm so grateful as I consider the things that we have done together and how we have, in less than a year, generated nearly $250,000 just in fundraising efforts and beautification and renovation efforts of this community. We have increased the numbers, the membership. We have, I think it's nearly 70 new members and plus attendees here that are now part of this extraordinary community. We have lowered our expenses by nearly 100% compared to 2014 and increased our net ordinary income by nearly 1,100% since 2014. We have nearly totally refurbished this entire facility, these grounds, and I'm just grateful. And I pray that you can feel my heart and know my intention and this effort of returning to the mainland to be more accessible to my family. I want to thank you, each of you, for your love, for your support, for your dedication, for your commitment to making this community the best that it can be. You will forever be in my prayers and in my highest thoughts. And I pray that success and much success shall reign upon this community. There are those of you who have been so supportive of the work that we've done together. And for each one of you, individually and collectively, it is my prayer that the universe will return unto you in great measure every thought, every word, every intention, every gesture that you have rendered unto me, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I will see you again, and you will continue to feel my presence. Oh, yes, you will. Every time you take a seat on these new, comfortable, padded chairs, you're going to feel my presence. As you step onto these grounds and see the shift and the changes that have occurred here, you will feel my presence and know that I am always with you. I love you. I bless you. I appreciate you. And I thank God for you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you for this privilege, for this opportunity. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. God bless.